Hey, what we got here is Zachary Polk. Like, check at me. This looks like I got war paint on. Woo, that's kind of cool effect. And actually, it's very cool because I'm in a war, obviously, with what I'm about to show. Well, what I already know, you don't know about it, but what I'm working on is a thought bubble. And some of you writers are familiar with this. The thought bubble is a very, very cool thing. And we're going to show you that rather than fight with this girl I know in Tennessee that's in love with me and is hounding me right now. How can I turn this around? I can't turn it around. But anyway, I got a thought bubble page here. Well, how do we make more money? Well, how do we make more money? First of all is when you go into a construction job, you need an itinerary list of what needs to be done. Everything that needs to be done. Second thing is you need to keep your tools in repair. Tools being in disrepair causes a huge loss of labor. This is all involved in training people, handling consumables, nails, fasteners, glues, all the consumables, all the materials that you handle. They need to be handled properly. People need to be trained. Workmanship, the quality of the workmanship. People need to instill the details of what we need to do to ensure the quality of the workmanship. The relationships with the employees. You can't be running around the job site telling people, "Oh, what are you doing over there, sucking his dick?" You can't be talking to people like that. It impresses something onto somebody that makes them not want to function. It's nasty talk. Appreciate the people who are working together. Don't destroy the enthusiasm of the people that are in your crew. It's a very dangerous thing. And sometimes it leads to being dead, because that's what happens when people get stressed out. It's happened many times in the construction business. People get ticked off out to people that are running the job, and they go and just shoot them. I know many instances. It happens all over. Improve material and waste handling. Train people about putting trash in the dumpster. You don't just toss stuff willy-nilly into the dumpster. You have to strategically place it. You have to take advantage of the space that you have inside of the container. You're paying, let's just say you're paying $500 to have trash removal for a container to drop off. You want to make sure you can get every bit of stuff in there that you can. And you don't want to stuff stuff in there that's recyclable. You want to sort that out. It should be second nature. All this stuff should be second nature to a trained person. Another profit loss: too many people on a job. You can't have too many people on a job. Don't hire in a job and you're going to get $20,000 payout and then send 10 guys out there and have an $8,000 a week payroll. $8,000 a week payroll is ridiculous. I should be getting $8,000 a week payroll for what I'm thinking about. Running this company. Well, the guy running the company is dropping the ball everywhere. He's running the company just enough to make the money he needs to support his life and string all the people that's working for him along. And that's not the way to do it. We're all looking for security. This is no security. Prepare people. You need a checklist in the morning. Not everybody has a memory. Everybody needs to make a list. You need to make a list to be organized. Stay on the ball. You can't just rely on your memory. Don't think you're that smart. Don't let your ego destroy your life. Your ego can destroy your life. Underestimating the work involved in doing a job. You have to consider the setup time. You have to consider the tool prep time. You have to consider working with the residual resources time. It's very important. Underestimating the work involved doing the job. You need to think carefully about the work involved doing the job, and you need to think carefully about what you might encounter doing that job. Don't give free labor to people because of your insecurity of what craftsmanship they may end up with. That's a very important thing. Very important. Get familiar with the building codes. Buy a code book instead of relying on somebody else that knows the codes. Get your own code book and become familiar with the codes. Do not rely on somebody else. Get familiar. I've got a guy that knows all the codes, and all he does is sit on his ass, and he gets $1,000 a week just driving people around. Every once in a while he works, but it takes him all day. It's ridiculous. I'm sick to my stomach over it. Stop overbuying. Make returns. Take stuff back to the store. Make time to do that. It's a huge profit loss. Are we building a company or are we building your house? Which is it? I'm not working for peanuts. I need a house too. I'm providing a very expensive skilled labor in many fields. Not all of them, but many. And I'm familiar with all of them. I'm not going to be minimized. Provide a list. That's the very most important thing. Provide a list to every person that's working in the company. Everyone wants to make more money. It starts with thinking. Let's see if we can do it. Zach Attack, Bandana Bro on Twitter. Peace, love, care. Come see me. You might find something special.